Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead, and welcome back to Zero Escape vs. Last Reward. Brief recap. We started the Tenmyoji route. That's it. That's basically all that happened. We've learned slightly more about him, I guess, but not a lot we didn't already kind of know. But either way, we will continue. We're going with Tenmyoji, going with him through the blue door, which we decided last time. The game might be too loud. I might have messed that one up. There. Alright. That probably fixed it. Anyway. Hey, Zenith. Hey, Lava. Welcome to the stream, both of you. How you doing?
Me?
Me?
But I picked
Actually, wait. Why the fuck is this? Hold on. The sound's off. It was fine. Now it's not. Hold on. Hold up a minute. I might have to restart the game. I don't know why it's being all quiet and shit. I cannot... Oh, wait, fuck. Now I can't. Okay, that was... Remember, guys, sometimes it might just be your headphones. Alright, anyway. That explains it. Alright, yeah. Exactly. So I'll just make you pick ally this time. Well, I guess I should say you won't have a choice.
That's so. You mind telling me how you'll do that?
Because if you don't, I'd love to, but we don't really have time. Ask me again later, okay? Is that just fine? Okay, so yeah, it was just me. Yeah, it was just my headphones. Alright. I was streaming this one at a very loud music for some reason. Yeah, okay, so this time I did accidentally set the volume setting higher than it should have been. It should be normal now. Let me know if it's still too loud. Last stream I thought it was normal. I guess I might have also set it too loud.
You're on.
So we're doing option A.
Yeah, we're going to the blue room with
Tenmyoji. We'll go
Tenmyoji.
through the green door.
Which leaves the red door for Quark, Kay, and me.
Any objections?
No objections, I presume.
Good. Let's go.
Listen, take care of Quark, all right?
You needn't worry.
I'll watch out for him.
Good.
Seconds remaining.
Probably they won't, because this is probably also not one of the good routes, but we'll see. Okay, anyway, so yeah, me, Clover, and Tenmyoji in the blue room. Or whichever door this one's gonna be. Hurry up, guys, the door's closing.
Right.
I'm going.
With only seconds to spare, we dashed through the blue door.
2, 1, 0.
Oh, wait, so it's still louder? Hold on. I think it's fine for the moment. I guess I can turn it down if you guys want.
Chromatic doors closing.
Let me start along with NPCs, funny stuff. It comes from, yay, you saved us to the apocalypse too. You're the only reason my children still love me. I still see you as a god. Yeah. They have some pretty wacky ones in there. Yeah. Alright, let's see. What room we got? 3 doors. Which one should we take?
That seems like kind of a silly question. I mean, they're all locked, aren't they? How can we go through any of them if they're locked?
Well, we unlock them, I guess.
This thing here's got a lever on it. Maybe that does something.
Why don't you pull
Lever?
it and find out?
No.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Alright. We get... I don't remember which one that was. Oh, hey, looks like one of them opened.
But only one.
We did go to the garden before, so it's not that one, definitely, but...
Why's
yeah.
that?
Yeah, I think Zenith even said last time it's always a different room. Left side of the flowchart? I think... Yeah, it is the left side of the middle part. Left middle.
They're probably telling us we should go that way.
Might as well, then. So we are going to... where? Peck. What the hell does PEC stand for? Gonna be honest, not a clue what this could be. So this is the exit, huh? Nothing, yep. And Sigma, again, is just lifting from the bottom, I guess. There's no other way to open the door. Nothing. Locked tight. Won't even budge. In the video escape rooms. Oh yeah, you mentioned that last time. Do not save here. Okay, so this is that room with which messes up the saves. Okay. I remember you mentioning that, yeah. So what the hell is this place?
The door said PEC. Guessing it's not for working out, though.
Yeah, it looks like it's probably an acronym or abbreviation or something, but for what? Prepared emergency chocolate? God, I hope it's that. Private ecclesiastical commode?
Oh, wait a sec. There's a manual here. I think it explains what this room is for.
People eat Cheetos. Well, the P stands for pterodactyl, obviously, but what's it
Hold
say?
on. This facility is pressurized, maintaining much higher air pressure than the
Pressure
surrounding
equalization
environment.
chamber. Got it.
Airborne viral contagions.
Ah. What?
Quiet. Keep reading, Clover.
Oh, right. Airborne viral contagions have necessitated
This is a bug escape room. I
this
don't know if it's
which
fixed
is
to the port.
intended to prevent
Yeah, I recall you mentioning that at some
contamination
point.
of the installation. All persons wishing to exit the facility must do so through this
Pressure exchange chamber. Okay.
Once the chamber has been sealed, the pressure can be lowered to match the surrounding environment.
Okay.
Before the PEC can be depressurized, all occupants must be wearing level A hazmat suits to prevent infection.
Okay.
The PEC will not function unless all occupants are wearing appropriate protective equipment.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Are they trying to say the air out there is full of some horrible virus?
I don't think it's just any virus.
It's specifically
It has to be
Radical.
Radical 6.
Yep, Radical 6. Oh, man. And that newspaper article was true. Well, Quark's probably already infected, so we probably don't have to do anything, really. Maybe we're all infected. Several long moments of silence crawled past. 3 of us just stared at one another, our minds working to make sense of this new information. Ecclesiastical. Yeah, that's a weird word. What is that? Like, what does that even mean? Is it like some kind of... Does it mean like luxurious? I can't even tell what that would mean. Eventually, Clover shuffled to one of the lockers and opened it. Okay, so we got a hazmat suit.
Those hazmat suits the manual was talking about?
Yeah, I figure they are.
We won't be able to get into the pressure exchange thing unless we got those on then.
And getting that room to decompress is the only way we'll get outside.
So where is the actual decompression room?
Have a look. See that lift over there?
Oh, yeah. That takes us up, I guess? Oh. This room's divided in 2 floors, upper and lower.
We're on the lower floor right now. Earlier, we were on the upper one.
Yeah.
Then this is the actual pressure exchange chamber.
Something I've been meaning to say, have you been reading the gold files? They provide extra information and can be quite funny. Unfortunately, they spoil the next novel section. Something that relates to the Church of Christianity. Okay, so I have actually been avoiding reading those specifically because I don't want to be spoiling stuff. I will probably read them after I finish the game just to see stuff, but like I don't want to spoil the mystery for myself, as it were. It's one thing if I come up with the answer myself. It's another thing if I like just read the answer in the game, you know?
No good. This
Yeah.
one's locked too.
We're unopen, huh? Okay, it's probably pointless, but humor me on this. Let's go put on those suits, come back here, and try the door again. Maybe, just maybe, we can get out.
Well, it does seem like that's how this thing is supposed to work. But do you really think it'll be that easy?
It could be. Never know until we
It's
try.
hard to believe Zero Senior would make that big of a mistake.
Well, I mean, maybe that's just part of the puzzle. There's a thingy in there, look at that. Well, let's have a look around anyway. Maybe we'll find something about that virus.
Yeah, good idea.
What are we standing around for then? Get to it.
Okay. Let's go down. Everybody on? Yeah. I'm good. Okay, here we go. There's also a key right here, I've noticed. Interesting. Why am I on the floor? Alright. Hold on. Huh? Is there something in there? Looks like a key. I feel like this glass panel is supposed to open. And of course, it's locked. Only spoilers always top priority. Yeah. Ecclesiastical... Ecclesiastical apparently means something based in religion or religious themes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Only spoiled the novel section right after the escape room. For example, spoiling that you die when you have 0 BP when it's revealed in the novels. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go through them at the end of the game. Okay, I think I will just kind of go through them then. That would be too easy. I wonder what this number is. You think maybe it's a hint to help us unlock the panel? Maybe it's a hint as to who the killer is. 2511. What if it says E-L-I-S also S, Ellis? And that's who the killer is. And they wrote it upside down for some reason. Because they were behind. Anyway. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Alright, yeah, for starters. No good. It won't open. It's locked? Looks like it, but I don't see a keyhole. There's no keyhole. I don't think we can open it. Alright. Guess we might as well leave these suckers alone for now. How about this one? One of those protective suits. If we put these on, we should be able to get into the decompression chamber. Well, let's do it then. You managed to get it. You managed to get it on? Yeah. It's a little big on me, but it should. I think it should be okay. I'm ready to go. Good. Good. Should we go then? Yeah, might as well. Alrighty then. Ellis is a mediocre name. Clearly need to hit the minimum character limit. Yeah, something like Leon. Alright, and we go back down it is then. Good that it presses the right button. I pressed the wrong one when I clicked on that. Alright. Okay. Taking the long way around. Alright. Hold on. Also, I wanted to click on that. Hey, look! It's Zero Jr. It's only a model. A model? Yeah, a fake. A replica. Not the real thing. Why would they put a model of Zero Jr. in there? He's just screwing with us. Bastard. Alright, so... let me move. I'm clicking, let me move. I got that. Cool. Okay. There. Now we got these things on, we can go inside, right? Huh? What the hell? The handle still won't move. Maybe that touchscreen on the door unlocks it. What? That's a pain. Why would they do that? Security, maybe? When you click the yellow guide ring, other rings will appear at other points you can draw lines to. Click one of the other rings to draw a line connecting the two. Repeat the process until you have connected all 3 pairs. Remember, however, the lines should not overlap across one another. Got it. Okay. Somehow I get the feeling that is not what that was supposed to be. Maybe it's black and white, red and blue, then... Okay, maybe let's try that. Wait, no, I already fucked up. Hold on. Not cross or overlap. Alright, in that case I fucked up. Hold on. Or did I? And then... would that be yellow and purple, or green and... or orange and... I guess I'm going for, like, the opposite stuff, but... I guess I can try these. Okay, no, that's probably, in that case, the opposite. Here's a minimum character limit when you have K. Look at the top left and only now realize that it's a hand. Top left is a hand. Oh, that! Yeah. The thing where, like, it shows what you're holding, yeah. I didn't realize that. Alright, let's try yellow and... orange? I mean, we tried yellow and purple, but that didn't really work. Maybe I can get this to go... Oh, wait, I just made it go to purple again. God damn it. Okay. I'm not even sure if this is the right combination, but we're gonna find out, I guess. Have this go to orange, and then to purple. Alright, yeah, clearly this is just isn't it. Huh, what did I do? I'm speaking Spanish becomes que. I just have those anime character modes because, like, K? K? K doesn't sound wrong when it's like the name K-E-I, but I can see why that would be wrong elsewhere. Okay, let's see if there's anything in these lockers. Got a box. Hey, it's a cardboard box. What are you, a cat? This is all junk. Nothing useful in here. There's one open. That one is a keyhole, so I'm guessing that's where the key goes. Is it locked? Yeah, it looks like it. Shit. It's locked up tight. What are you trying to do? Use X-ray vision. Thank you, Clover. Very helpful. Alright, see, there was also some weird pressure clock thing over here. Is that a barometer? The needle's in the middle. It says it's at 1.5 atmospheres. That must be the normal pressure for this building. Remember? It said something in the manual about how the pressure in here is being higher than the pressure outside. Okay, what about the bottom, though? It says 1.5 barometers, or 1.5 atmospheres. There's a control in the chamber that I probably need to go to. For now, I need to figure this out if I can. I wonder what these 5 cylinders are about. Press the triangle buttons above and below the column to change the image. Change all 5 images to the appropriate, and then press the yellow button on the right. 25113. You know, this is kind of useless if I don't know what these numbers are. If I assume this is 1, then let's go 3, 2, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, would not be that easy. Got it. I don't get it. Yeah, I need to find out what that means. Imagining Tenmyoshi as a cat boy now. Yeah, he just crawls up inside the box. He's like, wow. I think we went through those lockers already, unless there's a separate set of lockers. Oh, wait. Oh, there are multiple lockers. Okay, hold on. More suits. Okay. Another suit. Okay, they're all suits. Got it. Cool. Huh. What about this thing? Oh, here we are. Here's another puzzle. Huh. I wonder what these lines are about. You think they mean something? Probably. Well, this isn't the machine, I guess. I can't find a power button. Me either, but there's a cord coming out the back. See? Yeah. It's a USB cable. You think we're supposed to plug it into something? Okay. Think we're supposed to sit on the stool? What's gonna happen if we do that? It'll go round and round and round and you'll get dizzy. I'm just messing with you. See how there's this sort of panel thing here? I think this machine's some kind of scanner. If I'm right, maybe it can tell you if there's anything wrong with your body or something. Really? I don't know. It seemed like maybe that's what it was. Well, there's a file right here. Probably should have picked this up first. This is the manual I was telling you about. Remember I read it to you? Oh, you mean that thing about how we had to wear the protective suits to enter the decompression chamber? Yeah, well, there was another piece of paper in there. It also had some kind of drawing on it. What? Okay, and that has those symbols from that thing, so the question becomes, what number is those outside? Okay. Oh, yellow, green, white, black, red, orange. Got it. That at least explains that problem. I also need just a guide on what, like, these symbols are. This is a chair, right? I'd call it a bench. Same difference. You put your butt on it either way. Huh. Anyway, you see the symbols on the top? Yeah? 6 of them. Maybe it's a clue. And yeah, I agree that it's a clue, I just don't know in what way. Part of the seat is torn. Like, obviously those symbols were on the thing earlier, I just need to figure out, like, which one means what. But why are there more suits is the question, and why only 6 of them? Won't open. No keyhole here either. So basically on 2 opposite sides of the room, there are 9 total suits, I think. Let's see. So at the very least we can solve the puzzle to get into the decompression chamber now. To clarify, it was... what exactly? It was red, orange, yellow, green, white, black. Got it. Red, orange, yellow, green, white, black. And I've messed up because that's not where that should have gone. There we go, okay. Why do you think Zero sets up all these puzzles with the expectations of them dying at some point? Wouldn't it be beneficial to set up it purposely make everyone die in a timeout? I don't think the purpose is to have them die, I think the purpose is to make them struggle. And dying is more just the motivation to make them do it. Good job! You did it! Nova Simo, we did it! Nice work. We should be able to get this thing open now. Yep, there we go. And we've got the suits. Okay, also this thing. A box in the wall. What sort of a box? Well, it's not a treasure chest, that's for sure. Maybe it's full of, like, electrical circuits and stuff? Forget about that box. Look at that door. You notice anything? Like, what? It's a door. A bowl. Also this thing. Model of Zero Jr. Looks like it's actually plastic. Yeah, it's inflatable, like a beach ball. Oh, it's damn creepy, that's for sure. Yeah, you got that right. Is that all? I feel like there's something to do with that, but... Yeah, here's this. Alright. Looks like this is the decompression button. Wanna try pressing it? No rush. We still haven't taken a good look around the room. You can always decompress later. Aww. There's a key up here. Okay, cool, we got a key. Wonder if that goes to that locker that has the keyhole in it. Also, there was a thing in there I didn't grab. Oh well. Huh? The key doesn't fit. Why don't you try the locker next to that one? There it is. Good. It opened. There's something in here. Huh. Is this a journal? Looks like it's blank. Not much. Wait. There's a slip of paper in here. This is... Oh, colorful shapes? What does that tell me? So a 1 is cyan, red, blue, yellow, pink, black. Alright, this will make sense eventually. Doesn't tell me the thing about the key for the, elevator. Maybe that player is just dumb. Yeah, Zero Jr. is kind of terrifying when you think about it. Now, what's this? Oh, here we... Okay, yeah, here are the numbers. So that's... Middle right is 1, bottom left is 2, top right is 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. Got it. Okay, now that lets me get that, which will let me get the thing in the other locker. Okay, so we go back to the bench, 6, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. Alright, 6, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. So, if the code is 25113, it would be cylinder, hourglass, star, diamond, I think. Cylinder, hourglass, star, diamond, I think. There we go. Perfect. Good job. Looks like you were right. Hey, look. Got another small key. Might as well go get whatever's in the locker before we head back to the testing station thing. Don't forget you have a memo pad in case you don't want to remember stuff. Never mind your journeys. Never mind. I probably should be using that more. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that'll probably make things easier just by memory virtue of, oh, hey, I can just jot stuff down. Good. Looks like you got it open. It's another suit. Is this a protective suit? Maybe, but it's so small and cute. Maybe it's for a kid? That's for Quark. I guess I can also go get the other suits, because there were a bunch of others in the other things. This one open now? Oh, wait, that one had the box in it, yeah. Either way, I think we have enough to be able to go solve the puzzle with the USB, because we can plug that into the memo pad, or the monitor thing. Granted, I don't really know what we'll use the small protective suit for. Maybe I should just go collect the rest while I can. Right, yeah, these ones we already got. No, not that. Away. The protective suit. Keeps viruses and stuff out. Looks like there's a bunch of them. Still can't believe it. How can the whole outside world be infected with some virus? Yeah, it's too horrible. I hope it's not true. It can't be. I think Zero Senior just put these here to mess with us. I hope you're right. Can I take it? No, I cannot. So I can only take the little one. Interesting. Either way, got the tablet. Right, let's just connect these and there we go. Alright. And that's right there, but we also have the other thing. Hey, it says something. I'll read it. Inspecting the protective suit. System is still operating in diagnostic mode. Full range of scan is not possible, so small suits must be used for calibration. Oh, we got a small one. Please place the child-sized protective suit in a standing position in the designated location. Touch the screen to begin inspection. This stool is probably what the message was talking about. So I should stand up that suit and put it here? I think so. I need to stand it up, but I mean, I've got the suit part. That's fine. I guess I just need something to stand it up with. What might one stand up a suit with? I guess I can try just going to the other door in the decompression chamber. The small one, Cork, do you think there's a big one for K? I'd have to imagine there is, or at the very least, whatever size K is normally outside of the suit. Maybe his armor makes it decompress normally. Or maybe that it's like already sealed like that. I mean, I guess I shouldn't call it armor considering that he, you know, last route he got an axe to the back and died. So there's that, but, Okay, so we've unlocked a fair bit of this. Let's see about this. Hey, this door is welded shut. Looks like it. Okay. How are you so nonchalant? The door was the one we came through that let us in here. That door and the one we came through that let us in here are the only ways out of this room. See? So even if we did decompress in this room, we still couldn't go outside? That's right. This is a dead end. No. That's what I was trying to tell you. Didn't I say it wasn't going to be easy before we got here? Think about it. There's no way in hell Zero Senior would let us out that easy. Otherwise, what's the point of all this? But... damn it. And I was getting all hopeful. This sucks. Hey, Clover, where are you going? I'm going upstairs and taking this stupid thing off. It's not like I need it, right? It's hot and it's uncomfortable. I'm out of here. Okay, understandable. Well, there she goes. What's that? What the hell was that noise? I don't know. Got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about that. Uh-oh. Preparation complete. Now beginning decompression. Uh-oh. 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? Why did that happen? Hell if I know. Why are you asking me? We need to get out of here now. Come on. Uh-oh. Hey, Clover! Clover, can you hear me? You don't need to yell. Huh? These helmets must have a radio. We should have realized that earlier. How else would we be able to talk with each other after we put them on? Oh, yeah. I guess the excitement of the moment and everything. It looks like you guys are locked in there. Why are you smiling? I know you're glitched, but why are you smiling? I tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. So what should I do? Can you look around to see if there's anything useful? You mean over here? Yeah. You can direct Clover clicking on objects on the other side of the glass. Box. Clover, is there anything in that box? No, it's empty. Okay, how about whatever that is? Hey, Clover, look under that machine. Here? Yeah, do you see it? It looks like a binder. Yeah, I see it. Pick it up! Is there anything in it? Whoever needs to be half naked to feel comfortable. I think Alice is rubbing off on her. Yeah, it does seem like that. How old is Clover? Is the Shook's exact same as last game? I guess we don't really have a timeline, but last time I think she was 18 or so. Now, I'm not sure. Just to say it's acting scared. Okay, hold on. This is... Hey, what is it? There's a piece of paper in here. A piece of paper? It's just like the one I found in the manual. Oh no, wait, it's a little different. The picture's smaller, but I guess it's not the same. What's it of? How do I explain this? There were these color circles and they're connected to other circles. You're not making any sense. Just bring it over here and shove it up against the glass. Right. An instruction manual for the inside pressure exchange chamber door. Okay. Ah, this is perfect. We can just connect the dots like this. Inside, okay. White, purple, yellow, red, blue, green. White, purple, yellow, red, blue, green. Shit, it won't budge. Just use the panel. Pressure differential is too great to open door. Shit! Damn. So we're gonna have to equalize pressure before we can get it open. Okay, so... Go to the pressure equalizer, put it to 1.5 atmospheres. Just, wow, what the fuck? Yeah, it got big! Must be the difference in pressure. You ever taken an unopened bag of chips to the top of a mountain or something and it gets all puffed up like it's gonna pop? Same sort of thing. I guess, but this is just... Looks like it might be about to pop. Do we need to make it pop? My god. What's wrong? The needle's all the way to the left. The pressure in here is 0. 0? That means we're in a vacuum. Yeah, that's about the size of it. I wouldn't have known that. I think 999 takes place in 2027. Okay. Constellation map, that's a big bunny. I wouldn't say it's constellation, I think it's more just like lines and circles. Shit. Without these suits, we'd be toast. What the hell are you doing? That's the decompression button. It's not gonna do us any good now. What about the recompression button? That should be the pressurization button. That will do us all the good now. Right. Insufficient power for repressurization. Feeds root additional power. Oh, that's that, I guess. Damn it! Wonder if we pop this. I have nothing with which to pop this. Okay. Right, there was that whole thing with the red cable and the rest. This cable is red. A sheet of metal. No good. It's not going anywhere. Door's well shut. I need a bomb to get through it. And we may have one later. Sigma, look at this. Yeah, red cable, and there's not another red cable over here. What does that tell you? Sigma! Work with me! Sigma! So... Can I pop this thing? Wonder if... Oh, good. It popped! Don't worry, I think that was the point. See? There was something inside. Is this a doll? Apparently, it was inside the other Zero Jr. It was pregnant. Okay. Oh, I gotta combine this with that, don't I? Okay. Alright, that explains that. Zero Jr. in a suit. Oh, look at it. Got a button to repressurize the room. It looks like we need to have power on first. Okay, so... Got all these things. Okay, that cable's red. Hey, something's rattling. Zero Jr.'s explosion probably knocked it loose. Like, maybe we can get it off now. Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Fine. Ah. There's something in here. There's a yellow one and a purple one. Looks like they're part of some kind of machine. Laser emitter yellow and laser emitter purple. Huh. There's another one. Okay. More over here. Looks just like the other ones. Yep. Good. I can't see where the one up top goes. Nope. Okay, so clearly I need to redo some stuff. That said, I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be going here if I can't even get the laser to go somewhere other than this. If I only have 2 of these things, it's going to be kind of hard to get this puzzle to work properly. I need it to go here. Or wait, maybe... Hold on. The color zone match, I got it. Yeah. Let's see, maybe... Doesn't have to be a straight line. Like straight across, I mean. There we go. Gonna break immersion. It takes some planning and testing to know that the explosion of the inflatable bunny has just enough force to knock the metal plates loose. Yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem like a bit of a, like... Okay, yeah, that happened to happen. What was that? Maybe it's the pressurization system starting up. Should have enough power now. Good. Maybe now we can get out of here. Alright, press it! Press the damn pressurization button! On it! You're putting a lot of pressure on me! Repressurization preparation complete. Repressurizing now. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, if that didn't happen, the puzzle could not have been solved, and they would have been trapped in the repressurization chamber, yeah. I want to see your cursor, we don't know if it's always been that way. I think I had it set to that the cursor was off in OBS. I didn't realize that actually made it off in the game. Hold on, let me see if I can fix that really quick. Where the fuck did I put this thing? Oh, okay, that explains that part. There. That should now show the cursor. All right, can you see it now? The needle's back to normal. Thank goodness. Looks like we did it. Okay, now we can leave. Clover was very helpful. Also, we can solve the other puzzle. And the other puzzle was... No, wait, other one. White, purple, yellow, red, blue, green. Yeah, there it is. How expensive do you think these escape rooms are? Probably very expensive, considering a lot of stuff either breaks or gets used up in the middle of it. So, white, purple, yellow, red, blue, green. White, purple, yellow, red, blue, green. Got it. Restore the pressure. We should be able to use the door panel now. White, purple, yellow, red, blue, green. Huh. Let's see, let's go for yellow there, but... This one's gonna be difficult. Yeah, I gotta go this way, otherwise green literally cannot get the blue. Hell, I'm pretty sure it already can't get the blue. Alright. Okay, well, let's get this to blue first. White, purple, yellow, red, blue, green. This one will be tricky. Or not. I think I just figured it out. There we go. Remember for the first game that Akane and Santa used the morphogenetic field to invest in stocks, mainly Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Oh, that's funny that they specifically Cradle Pharmaceuticals. That is, well, yeah. Considering all that they were put through by that company, that's interesting that they chose that one. Good work. What's going on? Did you guys unlock it? Yeah, looks like it. Hold on, I'm opening it now. Okay. Welcome back. I'm glad you were okay. Thanks to you, Clover. It would have been toast without you. Thanks. Aw, that's okay. You don't need to thank me. Okay, so now we can go do the puzzle with the, whatchamacallit, the scanning station thing. The rooms in the first game were expensive. They seem even more expensive. Yeah, it really begs the question, who's backing this whole thing? Can we take these off now? Yeah, I think so. I mean, we unlocked the door to the decompression chamber, right? Yeah, no point in keeping the damn things on now. Off they go. To be fair, as much as I hate meta and AI stuff, I would invest in them too if I was a time traveler or had knowledge of the future. I'm not sure if I'd invest in them, because from what I understand, granted, I'm not really like a stock guy at the moment, so there's that, but like, I don't think most of those are actually making money. I think the stock on them is good, but like, I don't think they're gonna, I think the bubble's gonna burst at some point in the near future, when they realize it's just not worth it to keep doing it. Ah, it feels much better. Clover, you're drenched in sweat. Hey, you're not thinking creepy stuff, are you? Of course not, he said with a posed look. Just put them back in the locker. Okay. You better not, like, smell mine or something, Sigma. I'm offended you would even suggest such a thing. Sigma, don't... I feel like that was a lead-in to you actually doing it. Alright. Can I put the dressed-up Zero Jr. doll here? It has 8 on it. Huh. Pattern on display, same as the pattern on the stomach of the stuffed animal wearing the protective suit. Okay. You get to scan the pattern so the device can read the colors in the pattern. Once you have that, enter in 3 numbers on the right side of the screen and press check. Okay, let's give this a shot. So, black. Got it. Well, it's 8, so... Wouldn't it be this, like, 3, 3, 2? So... Alright, so black is 8. Hold on. What does that mean? So that means... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 6, 3, 3. Try that. Let's see. Okay. Black, green, pink, yellow, blue, red. Hold on. Huh, I don't get this. Yeah, there's an 8 right there. And this thing on it says... There are colored squares on the side here. Not entirely sure what that means, honestly. Alright, so yeah, we got 1. A pattern on display is the same as the pattern on the stomach of the stuffed animal wearing the protective suit. Okay. Click it to scan the pattern so the device can read the colors in the pattern. Once you have that, enter 3 numbers on the right side of the screen and press check. Cyan, green, red, black, blue, pink, yellow. Cyan, green, red. Okay, so... Cyan, green, red, black, blue, yellow. That's 5 colors from 2, 4 from 3, and 4 from 1. So 5, or 4, 5, 4. Okay, hold on. Cyan, green, red, black, blue, pink, blue, yellow. Okay. Cyan, green, red, black, pink, blue, yellow. Wait, so that's all the colors. But not all of them... What the fuck is this puzzle? I think it's already bursting because they're selling subscriptions for AI at a loss to get people to buy in. I don't think the prices are going to be the same for a year from now, yeah. I enjoy talking about what's effectively their entire brain being useless in a few years. Sounds like humans saying they're growing too old for their brains to function. Yeah, I don't like the idea that they're trying to sound like they're trying to sell the ability to think back to us. That sounds awful. I think that all sounds crazy. Man, what the fuck does this even mean? Okay, so let's... By way of example... Let's see, so they all start at Cyan, right? And then... Cyan, green... Oh, okay, wait, no, I got it. So basically, the colors show me in that sequence what number to make based on the colors of the region, and then from that 8, I can make all the others. Okay. Alright, I've got it figured out. So cyan, red, blue, yellow, pink, black. Then cyan, red, blue, yellow, pink, black. So 1 is 6. Okay. Cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. Alright. Cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. So 2. And cyan, green, black, pink, yellow. Okay. Cyan, green, black, pink. Wait, hold on. Cyan, green, black, pink, yellow. Okay. Cyan, green, black, pink, yellow. Okay, 3. All right. Good job. You deserve a pat on the back. Don't patronize me. Hey, the colors changed. You're right. There we go. We got the... Okay. So, moon, star, sun. Got it. It's just like the passwords I found in the AB room in the infirmary. Yeah. This ought to open that safe. Hey, I got it, yeah.
Congratulations to Arrowhead.
Yeah, congratulations to Arrowhead. That's me. Now then, I probably should figure out the other one. I'm guessing it's based on this puzzle right here. So one is green, pink. That one's green, pink. So that's... And then green, pink, blue. Got it. That's 1, 1, green, pink, blue? So... 7? Oh, there we go. Shit, that actually worked. Huh? Did I solve it? Alex, I'm as surprised as you, bro. Looks like it. Oh, it was blue, green, pink. Okay. I fucked it. Oh, it's cyan, actually. That makes more sense. Huh? This one's different. You think it'll open the safe, too? Well, no harm remembering it. Oh, man, I fucked up and I still won. Look at that. Alright. Yeah, it's just like the other ones we saw in the AP room and the infirmary. Just have a password in here and it should open. Everything else looks the same. Alright, PEC. Let's go with the blue side first. Moon, sun, sun. There we go. Oh, you're actually doing well in puzzles. Yeah, this is shockingly smooth for me. Granted, this still took like an hour, but like, all things considered, not bad, you know? Hooray, it opened! Good job. A secret file. Nothing in here anymore. Yep. Alright, now for the other one. Alright. Moon, star, sun. There we go. Phew! Looks like that did it. Looks like there's a lot in there. Oh, what is all that stuff? Hold on. I'll take everything out. Just be patient. Let's see. First off, a map. It says floor B. The one we found in the infirmary said floor A. So that means floor A must be the top floor, huh? I mean, we took an elevator down to get here. Yeah, seems like it. Keep going. There's more in there. This looks like key cards. They got moons on them. That means these must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about. There's 2 of them, just like with the sun key. You take one, Tenmyoji. Huh? Why? You're solo. Clover and I only need 1. Ah, right. Thanks. Okay, got a couple more things. What's this? Looks like a memory card. I feel like I've seen something like that before. But where? I wonder what's on it. Maybe we put that in the infirmary with the TV, because that's where the last one was. Ever played Professor Layton? I actually haven't, but I probably should at some point, because I feel like I'd like it. I feel like the puzzles can be really hit or miss, with the obvious ones can be really hard for others, and vice versa. Yeah. Like the whole thing with the passwords with the chairs. Man, I really overthought that one. Goddamn. In the security room. Well, unless we can find something to stick it into, we won't be finding out anytime soon. Oh well, we can figure that out later. For now, we'll just take it with us. All we've got left is the key. Is that the key to the exit? What else would it be? We should be able to get that door open now. Alright. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's move. Lock for the door. It says lock. Let's go. Okay. Right. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. There we go. I just got an achievement on Steam for escaping from 8 rooms. I've done a lot. Let's play through. The first one is fairly short. Okay. That should work. I'm sure there's like a collection or something of it out there. I feel like I've seen something like that recently, actually. Or it could just be like a whole game. Either way. Is this another warehouse?
Looks just like the one on the last floor.
There's even a big old door in the same spot where the number 9 door is in the other warehouse.
True, but it's rusted over. I don't think it's opening anytime soon.
No lever to open it anyway.
Opposite spots. Someone takes 45 minutes looking at 2 different colored squares. So I have a blue and green object, and there's a blue and green square there. It's a mystery. Well, shoot. Couldn't possibly open that with our bare hands.
Duh. How much do you think that thing weighs?
Like 5, 10
You'd
pounds?
have about as much luck trying to lift a pickup truck, even if it was unlocked.
I want to know what those are.
Those white doors?
Are they chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. I mean, look at this. It's one of those things that says lock.
Yeah, just like the ones next to the other chromatic doors.
So you're saying all the chromatic doors for the next round are white?
Yeah, they were different colors before, but
Guess things have changed for this round.
Before we could discuss the doors any further, a familiar robotic voice crackled over the speakers.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes.
Oh, I guess they already
remain
went up. I guess
until
everyone went back up.
ambidex
Huh.
game polling closes.
They were all tired of waiting for me. What?
one of the other teams opened the gate early.
What in the hell they do that for? We haven't even started back yet. Never mind, White. We just need to get back up there pronto. I'm worried about Quark. We need to hook up
Yeah,
with
hopefully
Alice
he's
and Kane.
fine.
The sooner the better.
I mean, at least he's not, like, disappeared like he was a couple... our last route.
Let's go.
Let's go. Got it. So where are we going? Who do you think Zero is now that you've played a good amount? If it has to be one of the main 9... Dio is such an asshole that it feels obvious that it would be him. Quark feels like... I don't know, I feel like I don't know Quark enough, and if what Tenmyoji said was true about how he had to bring Quark with him, it might not be Quark. I don't think it's Alice or Clover. Luna admittedly seems very nice, but that's also why she's probably going to be called into question. Her and Kay are probably the most suspicious just by virtue of they're suspicious. I guess there's also Phi, but I don't think they would pull the whole main girl is actually Zero thing twice. I don't know. But yeah, I guess if I had to pick someone from the main group, I guess Luna or Kay. Though I think less Kay and more Luna, because Luna seems less suspicious and Kay seems more suspicious. Which is why I don't think it's him. We returned to the Flore warehouse to find only 2 people waiting for us. Kay, who'd gone through the red door, and Dio, who'd gone through the green door.
Where's Quark?
We took him to the infirmary. At the moment, Alice, Phi, and Luna are looking after him.
Is he all right?
I don't know if I would describe him as all right, but apparently his condition has not worsened, if that's what you mean. He is still resting.
So basically, he's not
However,
dead.
Good. I'm going to the infirmary.
Tenmyoji, please, wait.
Tenmyoji ignored Kay and took off at a run through the yellow door. Now that I think about it, Sigma still hasn't said what he's gonna do to force him to choose ally.
Oh dear, he's gone.
Maybe main girl Zero's the gimmick they did 3 times. You know, there's actually a decent chance of that. Vi does seem a little suspicious just by virtue of she seems to know certain things. But I'm not sure if that's Zero suspicious or if it's just like she happens to know stuff. I want to believe that's Dio because he took all the time to set this up, but he somehow managed to grab the 7 worst dumbasses on Earth. Just imagine him watching like the footage of me in the security room. He's like, "It's the password on the stairs! That's what it is!" And I'm still like, "Huh, but if I rearrange the letters," he's like, "No, just type it in!" And I'm like, what could this mean? And he's like, "Motherfucker!" Here's the same girl from the last game, kind of like her becoming a recurring character, same way that Junko does. Thing is, though, she didn't do that for kicks, basically. She did it because she was effectively, like, in the past, trapped on the ship, and she needed him to be there in the future to give her the answer to the whole thing. Like the password for it, which, by the way, I realized was different in the DS version, but in the Steam version, the password was password. Or something. I think. It was, wasn't it? Wasn't that the whole thing? It was like, on the DS, there was a whole thing where it's like, oh, you got both screens, you have to solve the puzzle on both. And then the final puzzle in the Steam was like, you have to type in either password or something along those lines. Or escape, or I forgot what it was, but it was something very simple. But yeah, she wasn't doing it for like a fun reason. I don't think there's a reason for her to be involved in this, unless the people from the first game are also involved in this. Which they might be because Clover and Alice are here, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that, at the very least.
There was something I needed to tell him.
Well, it's not like it matters.
Yeah, in DS you had to fill Sudoku upside down. Yeah, that sounds really cool, too. Yeah.
The girls will just tell him when he gets there. He ought to calm down once he's seen the kid.
That's one of those things where they use the platform they're on to the best advantage possible. I think that sounds like a really cool puzzle. I played the Steam version on stream, which is why I was a little underwhelmed by the final puzzle. Clover and I looked at one another, eyebrows raised.
What are they going to tell him?
Well, you see...
What?
You found virus medicine in the laboratory?
Yes. Unfortunately, we found only a single vial.
Yeah. Then we can cure Quark's Radical 6!
So it would seem.
Well, I guess we should head over to the infirmary and see how he's doing. Come on, let's go.
Right behind you.
I'm guessing they're holding off because Alice was also infected.
He should be fine now. It might take some time for him to recover fully, but the worst is over.
The whole novel, Adventure Mode was ruined for the port. There's no way you can have done it properly. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could have just, like, split the screen down the middle and had it go that way, but, like... I don't know, I kind of get why they didn't do it, but still, you know. Luna's voice was quiet as she stepped back from Quark. She held an injection gun with an empty vial. Delicately, she placed it back in the cabinet. Quark had been laid out on a crude cot and was still sound asleep. His breathing was even, and his expression was peaceful. He looked like any other child, sleeping soundly after a long day of doing whatever it is children do to amuse themselves. Any trace of the insanity he'd shown earlier was nowhere to be found.
Is he really going to be okay?
On the DS, you had the adventure screen on top and the novel on the bottom screen. In the end, it turned the top screen was what Junpei was seeing, and the bottom part was what Akane was seeing. Oh, that's so cool! I didn't know that part. These people are, yeah, they're not great at, like, actually dying. Oh, choked yourself to death. It just, even with just your bare hands when you're craving it that badly. I've heard that that's actually fairly difficult because usually you pass out and then your hands relax before you actually, like, die. So the entire time you're solving puzzles on the bottom screen is Akane, and at the end you had to solve the puzzle as Junpei, so you use the top screen. Yeah, that's a really cool thing. I like when developers do that, where they actually like use the let's say the unique format of DS having two screens. They use that to their advantage by having it be all like wacky like that. Anyway, yep.
Yes. We analyzed the vial and confirmed that it was definitely Excelivir. Now that I've administered it.
The Excelivir should eradicate the virus completely given enough time, right?
Yes,
I mean, in
that should be
theory,
the
yeah.
case.
Thank
But
goodness.
what if Alice gets infected, which she probably will?
Yeah, what a relief.
Things are looking pretty sketchy there for a while, that's for sure.
I felt some of the tension disappear from my shoulders, and I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. We weren't out of the woods yet, but at least Quark was safe.
Ooh.
Okay, now Tenmyoji's also a little, probably less stressed, hopefully. Tenmyoji let out a long, shaky sigh and lowered himself onto one of the empty beds. He rubbed his hands wearily across his face, and I thought I saw the glint of tears.
Alice, you and Kay, I don't know what to say other than thanks. You saved his life. I don't know the words to tell you how much that means to me.
Oh, please. It was nothing,
Aw.
really.
It's weird seeing Alice be so nice in this route, when normally she's less
We just
nice.
happened to be the ones who went through the red door.
Where is Kay? He's not in here.
He's still in the warehouse. Dio and Kay stayed behind.
They went there to wait for you guys while we came back here.
Also, we should probably go do the
We figured someone
thing.
should explain what was going on so you wouldn't come back to an empty warehouse.
Yeah, let's betray him. I would rather not, but you know, it'd be funny if we did. Actually, wait. Oh, I guess there is gonna be a thing where I can betray him. That would be sad. I choose to believe in my friends. So Dio and Kay were the ones who opened the AV gates?
Not both of them. There was only one door open.
Well, we should get back and tell them how Quark's doing. Kay will want to know at least.
Yeah, you're right. I nodded and headed back toward the other side of the room. I was nearly there when Tenmyoji suddenly spoke.
That's right. You know
Huh?
that memory card we found?
This thing?
Yeah, I think I know how we can take a look at what's on it.
Yeah, look at the screen, where we put it before.
What? You don't remember?
In the infirmary. Yeah.
There was a memory card just like it that we used to solve the puzzles in here.
Yeah, he's right.
Just like imagine like the thing from Detroit Become Human where it's like stress level 99%.
There's a slot next to the screen.
He just explodes.
Should work for this one too.
Oh yeah, there it is. Right, yeah. Well, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I want to see what's on it.
Okay, just give me a minute here. I slid the card into the slot next to the screen. No sooner had I done so than an image of a waveform popped up on the screen.
Is there an audio
What?
file on here? Why don't we turn up the volume a bit?
Luna tapped a few things on the screen and a bar began to move across the screen. Before long, a voice drifted out of the speakers. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna bring it back to you.
This is Control. How's it going over there? Bet you missed the sound of my voice, huh? Well, I gotta be honest. It's getting pretty lonely over here, too. Feeling kind of like howling at the moon. Lone wolf style.
What the hell is this
Speaking
guy
of which,
talking about?
I'm looking at it right now. The old girl is beautiful. Never seen a moon this full. And that color. Well, tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh? The moon's this amazing red. If it wasn't so beautiful.
Okay, so yeah, if this is 2028, then this is about a year after the 999.
Wish you guys could see it too, but sorry, forgot. You're supposed to be on Mars, aren't you? So, how are Phobos and Deimos looking right now? Sure hope I'll get to look up at them someday too. Anyway, over. Hey, something wrong? Talk to me, guys.
Uh-oh.
What? You gonna play hard to get because we haven't talked in so long? Enough jokes,
Oh
alright?
boy, this is...
Knock it off. Where are you guys? Is there something wrong with the
Someone
radio?
probably died.
Saying everything's green? Well then, what the hell's going on here? Why aren't they responding? No, the video feed's online. Look, you can see all 9 of them, 3 at each table.
Huh?
What? Someone hacked our feed? What do you mean this isn't live? And
We're doing it live.
Repeat. Who would do that? What in the hell is happening here? This is Control. I repeat.
Maybe we were
this
on a
is
mission to
Control.
Mars
Please
for
come
some
in.
reason,
I'm asking
and then
you to respond.
This
he got hijacked.
Oh, thank God.
6 of us are dead.
Oh.
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
By an alien?
What?
I guess you could say I killed them.
Huh?
No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion.
Huh?
Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Are you there? Respond! Damn it. This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. We have an emergency situation. We have an
What the
unconfirmed
fuck?
report of 6 deceased test subjects. Deploy rescue and escort teams to the test site immediately. Shit. What the hell happened in there?
Is that it?
Yes.
What on earth was that?
Any ideas? I got only frowns and shaken heads in response. Only one person showed a reaction other than stunned confusion. Tenmyoji. Long after the audio ended, he stared at the screen, deep in thought.
Do you know something, Tenmyoji?
What the fuck are these people yapping about? Even, like... Yeah, I have no clue what the hell's happening.
Yeah, I think I know what that was. It's probably a transmission from the Mars mission test site.
Mars?
I'm sorry.
So now
what?
there's another separate test site in this game? Because before there was one in, like, the ship and then also in the Nevada. Now...
You mean some kind of space travel?
Maybe there's a moon one and the
What kind of test site was it?
Mars one.
Did you know that the government is developing spaceships with particle annihilation engines?
I
These ships will
didn't?
be able to get humans to Mars a lot faster than old chemical rockets. But they don't want to just send a manned Mars mission off half-cocked. That was the idea behind this test. They built a whole complex on this old Air Force base in Nevada. The idea was
It's
that it would
always
be a
Nevada.
simulation of a manned mission to Mars with a crew of 9 men and women. They'd monitor the whole thing and use that data to plan the real mission.
So, what we just listened to was a transmission from that project?
Yeah,
Why is something like that here?
don't know why. We found it in the safe. No explanation.
You've seen parts of it time to time, otherwise it's your first experience with it. Okay, so yeah, I'm your introduction in this.
Dollars to
Oh,
Donuts,
man.
it's got something to do with Zero's plan.
I like donuts.
You mean we were meant to hear
And
what was
dollars.
on that card?
Yeah.
It's all very interesting, but how exactly do you know about all this?
Oh, about the simulated Mars mission?
Yes.
I was involved with the project.
Ah. So he's potentially like the ace of our group.
The intent was to create
In
as
that
accurate a
he's
simulation as possible.
At least somewhat involved with this whole thing.
That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during conjunction.
What's a conjunction?
It means two things in space are close to each other. In this case, we're talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the Sun. So unless we've got some sort of relay, there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other. What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end.
That's when they died.
Now, we don't know that. They could have died long before that conversation. All we know is that's when it was discovered.
So 6 of the test subjects died, right?
Yeah.
Well, do you remember what she said? There was something about how she didn't just kill 6 people, she said 6 people. She said 6 billion. What the heck did she mean by that?
What the hell happened there?
Maybe that's where Radical 6 was made? I don't know why though. And Miyoshi frowned and looked at the floor. Oh, we're in for a ride. Yeah, this is already going to pretty crazy places. Okay. We were all silent as he paced slowly back and forth across the room. At last, he stopped, raised his hand, and spoke.
The truth is that there's a chance a virus escaped from the test site.
A virus?
Why was there a virus at all?
You don't mean...
Yeah. Radical 6.
What? How can that be?
I'm just telling you what I know, okay? Nobody's sure how Radical 6 got in there in the first place, but one of the subjects might have been infected when they entered. Or the virus itself might have been an intentional part of the simulation. The test site deaths became the index case for a pandemic. Anyway, prevailing wisdom says it got out somehow. And once it was out, it spread pretty quick. All across the planet.
And it killed 6 billion people?
No, not directly. Best numbers put only a third or so of those deaths as directly caused by Radical 6. The other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. The whole world just fell apart.
Now, is any of this real is the question, or is this all just made up? As far as, like, their world is concerned. Wow. Damn. I have a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start knowing where to start. Well, no, take that back. Explain that date. Unless I heard this wrong, the day the Radical 6 got out was December 31st, 2028.
Yeah.
The day I got grabbed by the guy in the gas mask was December 25th, 2028.
Me too. Christmas Day.
I was kidnapped on Christmas too.
Clover and I were taken 3 days earlier, on the 22nd.
Yeah.
And you see what I'm saying, right? That recording was made close to a week after we were all picked up. What the hell is going on here? That thing is from the future.
Let's see.
Okay, he's about to drop something.
10
fucking...
minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Made up. It's a video game. Okay, yeah, I got that. But still, like, X6 is suicide ideation type virus, but there's no way that many people wanted to go. Yeah,
All
it's...
players,
I guess it just
please
makes you
enter your votes.
crave death.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed,
Are you telling me everyone had
any
some way of...
non-voting party
I guess it's one of those where they just
will
looked for a way if they
automatically
didn't have one immediately.
We're out of time.
And if people didn't know what it was at the time, it probably was pretty hard to prevent.
We need to go back to the warehouse.
Wait, you haven't answered...
Don't care. I need more than 10 minutes to explain everything.
Okay, well, that's fair.
Half-assing it is just gonna make you more confused. Now get moving.
Alright, well, let's all pick ally.
But shut your damn hole or I'm picking Betray.
Okay?
Hey, come on now.
Fine. Do what you want, but I need to get back to the AB rooms.
I mean, functionally, it shouldn't be a problem. I guess, actually, they did mention that we'd get penalized if we don't vote.
Quark. He seems to be doing all right.
I'll stay here with him. Fi can do the voting for our pair. I can trust her. Is that all right with you?
I wouldn't trust Fi.
Sure.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, I'd be much obliged. Thanks, Luna. Take good care of him.
Of course. I'll make sure everything goes fine.
He doesn't want to put on the spare virus and then we're up to it if the wanting death condition happened earlier. I guess, yeah. Well, that's that, I guess. Should probably be going too.
Yes. We'll just have to wait to hear the rest of what he has to say later.
And hopefully he won't
I'd rather
die.
just get it all out in the open now, but there's not much we can do.
Let's get going then.
We returned to the warehouse to find only Kay. I explained what happened with Quark, then glanced around the room. Hey, where's Dio?
He has gone into his AB room.
Already?
Indeed.
Then he opened the first AB gate, right?
Of course.
Yeah, well, it's Dio.
This is bad. I won't be able to talk with him. This is going to limit my choices.
You've only got 1 BP left, don't you?
Yeah. Luna's the same.
If Vi chooses Ally and Dio picks Betray,
Fi and Luna will be penalized.
Yeah, which means Fi would die.
I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick Betray.
Sorry,
The
Fi,
risk
that
with Ally is
was
just too high.
on me. Hey, Alice, don't you have 1 BP too?
That's right. But Kay and I will be playing against Quark.
and he'll just default to Ally. I guess you don't need to worry about getting penalized then, huh?
But what if Alice and Kay choose Betray?
You needn't worry. That will not happen. Even though, as you have told me, Quark is recovering. He is still weak. Moreover, he is only a child.
Exactly, you don't want to risk it.
An innocent child would be...
Yeah. That would be unthinkable, even if you ignore his age or condition. It's hardly fair to take advantage of someone who can't vote.
I agree. So you'll vote to ally?
Yes.
Of course.
Well then, shall we go?
Yes.
Grumpy Gramps over here needs to take his NyQuil, 'cause, yeah, he's very... To be fair, I'm pretty sure the old woman that died has some relation to him. Might even be his wife. So, he is a little bit of a reason to be pissed. Also, Quark is definitely at least somewhat related to him. I think he's his grandson, but I'm not entirely sure. Look at power friendship now, got us now, Air. Look at what you've done. I didn't do shit. Everyone else wants to vote betray only when I'm with them, except for Luna. Luna's great. Unless she's the villain, at which point, we'll see. Kay and Alice nodded to one another and disappeared into the AB room second from the right. Without saying anything, Vi turned and walked into the room just left of theirs. That left only myself, Clover, and Tenmyoji.
Do you remember what you said to me when you chose the blue door?
Yep.
Something about how you'd convince me to choose ally? Seems like now would be the time to let me know how you're going to convince me.
Well, it's not that complicated. I promised you that Clover and I will vote ally. That's it, pretty much.
I see. And you figure I'll believe you because you've only got one PP. Once you've told me that you plan to ally, I won't be able to choose betray. Since if you're telling the truth...
You'll kill me.
Not a bad plan, but it assumes that I've taken killing you off the table. Seems like a risky bet for you.
Tenmyoji, I swear to God, man, come on. I disagree.
Why is that?
Clover's BP is 6. If you ally and we betray, then she'd have enough points to escape, right? She could run off through the number 9 door as soon as this round is over.
Never.
Also, Clover, you did betray him in the first round anyway. That's easy for you to say. But think about it from my perspective. Sure, you might not, but you also might. If I guess wrong, that's a pretty big loss for me.
Well, what if Clover tries to seduce you to get what she wants?
What?
Huh?
No way Clover could pull that off. I'm into Alice. What?
That's just an example. What I'm trying to say is that once you two are in that room, Clover might try and make some sort of bargain with you. I'm asking what you're going to do if that happens. Are you sure you'll still choose ally?
Seduce me, huh?
Hey! What are you staring at, you perv? There's no way on earth I'd do anything like that. Ugh! As if. In your dreams, creep.
I'm not the one who brought it up. Well, that's that then. Why do you sound disappointed? Yeah, there we go. Not gonna lie though, I'm a little disappointed.
So I can trust you. You're gonna choose ally.
Yeah.
You can trust us.
Promise.
Of course.
We promise.
The really funny thing about this is that, in theory, there is a route where I pick betray, which I am going to have to do at some point if I want all the endings, I think. And if I do that, he's going to go nuclear. Good God. Anyway.
Alright.
Gonna rip the remaining hair off his wrinkly-ass bowling head if you don't shut that shit up and make sure we leave. Exactly. This kind of genius from Sigma. I wouldn't have come up with this explanation or plan. Yeah, you know, he is forcing the vote a bit. Yeah. I like it. Like, hey, you'll kill me if you don't do this, and I promise. And if she does that, she'll just get out.
Well, looks like we don't have much time left. I'm trusting you.
I'm trusting you too. With my life, no less. And Myoji gave us a curt nod, then turned and strode into the second AB room from the left. Right, well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Alright, start. And then ally.
Hey, Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, Christ, Clover, you're not actually gonna try to seduce me, are you? What's up?
Could you pick Betray for me?
Clover. What?
I mean, I could try and, like, tackle you. But you're so big and strong, you'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely.
So, Clover, the answer is no, because I already told him I wouldn't, and also, no.
Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to.
Holy shit, she's actually trying to seduce me.
If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
Sexy Clover feels kind of wrong, though, honestly. Anything?
Yep, anything. So think carefully, okay?
And I imagine Sigma's just thinking like, well, it's not like he would die if I picked Betray, but no, I'm picking Ally.
You're trusting him with your life.
Yeah, if he chooses Betray, it's all over.
Huh? Are you really sure you can trust that old fart?
Well, I swear to God, exactly. Man, Clover, we just talked about this. Hey, now, that's not very nice.
The only safe choice is to pick Betray.
Well, I'm picking Ally. And if not, I'm just gonna reload this checkpoint and pick Betray, because I figured he would. But if he chooses Ally and we don't...
I'll have 9 BP. But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go and open the number 9 door all by myself. I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points yet.
I mean, I believe that part,
And I can't
but...
leave her behind. Please, will you pick Betray?
I'm still... Actually, now thinking about it... What if this isn't actually Clover? Because I'm not sure if Clover from 999 would act like this. But maybe she would. Maybe it's just because Snake isn't here.
20 seconds remain until Amber's game polling closes.
I don't know. So fuck, but I want to say reaction. There's no way she's gonna seduce me. What the fuck are you doing? What would Snake think? Exactly. If Snake was here, I don't think she'd be pulling this shit. The voting machine was in front of me. I didn't have much time left to think, and the blood was going somewhere else in my body. Would I keep my promise to Miyoshi and pick Ally? Would I betray him for Clover and...
If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
What if the anything he picks is actually just tell me what the hell is going on? Because they mentioned the headquarters thing before. In the end, there was only one possible answer.
3, 2, 1.
I no longer wish to be horny. I wish to be happy.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game.
Yeah, everyone has the
has
same
been
reaction.
completed.
My god. Snake looking down at Clover, though, at this point, is question possible considering he aura farmed to bail her ass. Yeah, and I don't think Snake is dead at this, or at least in this timeline.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Clover is not going to be very happy with what's about to happen, but you know what? I will be. Unless Tenmyoji kills me. At which point... Let's see.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Alright. Doing the Danganronpa image thing. Alright, Alice and Kay. Okay, good. Oh, fucking course they did. Okay. Oh. Alright, I'm not gonna die. We have 4 people at 8. None of them are Dio. This is a good result.
Points have been assigned.
They knew Dio was gonna pull this shit.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Yeah. Well, it seemed like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
Also, Clover did try to seduce me, so you called that one. You really helped me out.
I can say
Thanks.
the same thing. No need for thanks.
The corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. I felt myself smile a little in response. Look, Clover, if you were Alice, that might have worked. But you're not. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma. And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said.
And then Miyoji's like, so you did try to seduce him.
Oh well, whatever.
She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. Oh, the old bastard read her like a book. Yeah, he called that minutes ahead of time. Or maybe he even gave her the idea. Across the room, Dio and Phi were already confronting each other over their own results. Oh god.
You tried to kill me and Luna. Can't say I'm surprised.
Oh, don't give me that. You know exactly what I was doing. I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally. You'd defend
You could have
yourself
been.
and betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Is that where Alice went to?
Alice? No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Yes.
Why
we did indeed
is he
enter
asking about
together.
Alice?
When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
Ah, shit, she's infected.
She left the warehouse?
Indeed.
Without even checking the results?
Correct.
Well,
There
she's
was
gonna
little
be
reason to
dead when we
check.
find her, probably.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
Indeed.
And you two still choose Ally. Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
Dio, fuck off.
If you say so. Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
Yeah, tell him, Kay.
Where did Alice run off to?
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired.
It's less that I'm simping for Alice and more like, I mean, I could be convinced in theory. But yeah, I don't know. Alice in an updraft, yeah, in my defense, she's not wearing a lot of clothes. I guess neither of them are, but she's wearing a necklace as a top.
Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
Oh, well, I guess.
And we're gonna go find Alice's dead body. Why is everyone in such pieces of shit? We're like, we're all dead if we don't cooperate. Exactly! There's no reason we all just can't pick Ally. Come on, guys. Dio is a sociopath. Exactly! The guy's crazy. The only reason I don't think he's the mastermind is because if he is, that's like the most obvious thing. Which, to be fair, exactly the same thing I said about a certain part of Danganronpa V3, and I was technically right, but also kind of not. An ominous rumble filled the warehouse. Here we go.
The Ambidex gates have closed.
They have indeed.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be...
Come to
the
think of it, I've never
Starmine.
actually done a round 3 as far as the Ambidex games go, because they keep, like, either everyone's dead or something cuts off before we get to the end of it.
Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys.
Exactly, and we could just keep pressing Ally until we all win. They are not thinking about the collective.
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want?
That means the star keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly.
Yeah, either we hit a dialogue option we haven't unlocked, or I'll get TPK'd. Exactly, yeah. Speaking of dialogue options we haven't unlocked, we still have... Oh shit, I guess we've only done 2 to this point. We got the first one with Alice where we picked Ally, and then we got this one over here where we were at the computer that we need the code for that we do not have yet. For the fact that this is the 8th episode of this stream series, I guess, we really have not made that much progress in total. Right? Maybe I could have made more if I'd focused on one route in particular, but like, yeah, look at it like this. I have not done that much.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair of solar assignments hop around a bit too.
So it would seem. Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors look like, what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. Okay, so Phi is a blue pair, or cyan pair. I guess that's Clover. She's... No, wait, that's... This would be Phi. The last one was probably Clover. So Clover's blue pair. Phi is a magenta pair. And Myoji's yellow pair. He's a... K's a red solo. Sigma is a red or the green solo. Or is this Sigma? Alright, that... Someone is someone. Huh? Looks like all the colors are... weird. Clover's a cyan pair, and Phi's a magenta pair, but Temyoji's a yellow pair?
3 solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
Okay. Then how are we supposed to group up for the chromatic doors? I think they're gonna be white this time.
Yes. Dio told me about them.
Dio really hates Quark for zero reason, framing him for hitting betrayal despite doing it regardless, making Quark seem like a little traitor that's using Temyoji. He's really gaslight. Exactly, yeah. If you get tired of hitting dead ends, I could guide you through paths, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you're getting really demotivated by getting stuck on endings. I think I'll be fine for now at the very least, because I think going through all the endings for now is going to be fine. I will figure stuff out eventually with regards to what goes where, I think. Especially because, like, let's say this one, for instance, it has, like, a little black bookmark. If it's anything like the first game, there's probably at least one other, like, black icon for the thing that would tell me what thing to unlock there.
Very interesting.
Yeah, they're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
You should have seen them too, Phi.
Yeah, I did.
You should have seen them then too, Phi.
You're talking about the doors in the Floor B warehouse, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, lay it on us. How are the groups gonna shake out this time? Phi nodded and began to explain. Option A. Temyoji, yellow, and me, blue, would form one group. Phi, magenta, and Dio, green, would form another group. Clover, cyan, and K, red, would form the third.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we also don't know who the other 3 are.
There's no other way we can group up to make white.
Okay, I guess that's true, yeah.
Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are. But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So they'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan, right?
Right.
And this really is the Tenmyoji route. We're getting him like 3 times.
Alright, what now? We've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
Yeah, about an hour, looks like.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
She's not gonna be happy with what she finds, I think.
Of course. I'll come with you then.
Yeah, the only thing to help us if I take too long in a puzzle to the point where even I admit defeat. Yeah, that's not that often, but that does happen sometimes where I'm just like, yeah, I don't care if you spoil it for me, man. I need something. I need to get this done. But you know, I think I try to avoid that by just trying to solve it. Clover gave her a shrug, and the 2 of them headed out through the cyan door.
Do I really need to say it?
You can. The infirmary, right? You're going to go check on Quark.
Yeah.
He gave me a nod and trotted out through the yellow door. That left only 3 of us. Dio, Kay, and myself. What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink. You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me?
Can he even drink with that on?
I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
You say that sometimes you have to write things down, but the game will make it obvious by telling you to remember it. Okay, yeah. Worst comes to worst, can also just, like, I guess,
of course.
Look back at the stream to remember what it is.
Well, I'm out. Later.
With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off toward the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay, okay. You don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
Oh, Dio. The conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. And now I can probably walk around and talk to all of them. As is the usual. Alright, what should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember?
Yeah, this seems
What a way to
important.
end 2028, huh?
Of course! I need to get the rest of that story out of Tenmyoji. The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run down the hallway and toward the infirmary. Dead run is an interesting choice of words. I'm guessing the reason we can't just go freely is because Alice is probably dead. Huh? Nobody here. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was, Tenmyoji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. A picture? He must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. I don't think there's a mouth hole in the mask, right? I'm surprised he's not struggling to breathe. I'm more interested in how he goes to the restroom. Good point. Maybe we haven't been here long enough for it to be a problem, but... That is... interesting. What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
Alright. But all the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding
Why
it?
should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
Alright, dude, you... Fine. But at least finish saying what you were gonna say earlier. Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about that simulated manned mission to Mars. We heard that recording about it.
Any idea what you're talking about?
What the... what?
Getting old. Memory's not what it used to be.
What the fuck?
Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with it this time. You remember something, alright. You remember so much you told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
Yes.
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut.
Tenmyoji, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Work with me. Another factor is, does Zero Jr. offer snack breaks? That's another good point. Do we have food? How long have we been here? This is, what, like 3 hours, maybe? In terms of real game time? Because when you think about it, like, not a lot of time has passed between us, like, waking up and then starting this whole thing. Exactly, you can't just pull amnesiac like that.
Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you? You sure you want that?
Good question. I'll take it for now. Hey, come on, you don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Well, of course. I never got the chance to say I am. Because Alice is dead. Before I could, Fi exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen? Alice is dead. Alice is dead. Just say it.
Look, just come with me, all right? She's in the number 2 cabin.
And she's got a knife sticking out of her chest. Of course. Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. What's interesting is that this is happening in this route again, even though Alice didn't seem like she found, like, the bloody handkerchief this time. Or towel or whatever it was. And Miyoshi and I exchanged a quick, confused look and left up to look off and took off after her. Do you want to know? I am at the moment. Maybe we'll do that. Just tell me what's happening. Alice. A body has been discovered. It looks like the weapon is different this time. Fi just runs in to tell us that, and we're like, yeah, we know. Why are you telling us? What? She's like, I just thought you should know. And it's like, What do you mean you thought we should know? Also, she's dead. Why didn't you lead with that? Alice! First thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red in her chest. I almost misread that as bosom. That's on me. Alright, it felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. I'd stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. You know what, man? Go for it. You literally cannot make anything worse. Blossom of red in their bosom. Yeah. 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 Then I at least pressed my at last, I pressed my fingers to her neck. And those hopes were dashed. Though she used the scalpel this time instead of the knife. No pulse. Clearly, she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, and her face seemed somehow inhuman. No. No, it's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw that there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she'd been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest, and my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and took a deep breath. You think it's harder to kill her because you have to pierce through her chest? I mean, probably not, for the most part. I mean, it's still just, like, skin and fat, ultimately, right? And I guess muscle as well, but when you get down to it, like, I don't think it's, like, with the fact that it's in, like, the center, unless they just went straight through her sternum, I don't think it's probably that much harder when you get down to it. No, it was impossible to it would be impossible to stab right through her sternum with a scalpel. Okay, yeah, that's true. I guess the knife would make a bit more sense, but the scalpel going through the sternum is unlikely. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another would suggest that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. Let's see, based on the time of death, it couldn't have been Clover, me, or Himyoji if we were all in the rooms at the time. I'm pretty sure it was her stabbing herself, but the question becomes, is that just a cover for everyone else doing it? An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this?
Man, Fi just looks a little stoned here, doesn't she?
Say something! Answer me!
Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed.
Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
You think a scalpel just happens to fall like that? No! She orchestrated it! Alice!
Cool it, kid.
Looks like she's tired of this shit. I mean, I would be too, honestly.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
Well, keep in mind, we all came out at the same time, so if he did do it, he would have had to kill her, go back out, or come back, and then finish it. Whoever's gonna go on her axe rampage again. Yeah, luckily there's no axe this time, so it's, granted it could be a knife or a scalpel this time that she goes for, but still, you know? Actually, wait, wasn't there an axe? There was a halberd in, like, the rec room, I thought. That was what killed Kay last time.
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! happened? If she was going to leave, she'd tell me. She...
Hey, Clover. Don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
Yeah, what if she got Radical
How can you
6
look at
and
her
just...
say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves.
Yeah, they kill 5 people every year. It's an epidemic.
Oh, I see. I see.
I like to imagine the weight of her chest caused her to back to randomly give out and she just happened to, like, be in front of a scalpel. Oh no, I tripped and I'm very heavy on the front. Oh fuck, a scalpel.
I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you?
No, this isn't... I was gonna say the name of a different murder mystery thing, but I'm not gonna say it just to not spoil it in case people have not read that.
It wasn't just one killer. It was 6. No wonder you're
At least
so
Quark is
anxious
innocent.
to say this wasn't a murder.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards!
Well, we know she has it in her.
You're all going to die just like she did!
Here, boy. Here we go. Then she decided to sit up against the wall. It's like, huh. I didn't take a seat. Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7, Clover, 6, 5, 4.
Alright, Clover, who are you going for first?
Clover. 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna be me, isn't it? To be continued. God damn it. That feels like a good point to stop, but at the same time... Save here. Tell you what, I'll at least start the next thing. What am I gonna do now? I've hit another dead end. Let's see. What do I want to do? Unfortunately, I think I'm at the point where I have to start betraying people. Which is rough. Question is... who do I want to betray first? Let's see. Or, I can keep allying with people if I just pick the other door here. Yeah. Sure, this one. So I already did Tenmyoji. Quark, I don't think is actually going to work. I think that's kind of the point. Red door, Dio? I'll take Dio. That means the red door for us.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? Feels kind of weird to say.
You know what? At least with Dio, I'd be okay with betraying him. That's what I'll say. Hey, Dio, that'd be nice. You know what? As a little treat, I will allow myself to betray Dio.
Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
There is no way this motherfucker would pick Ally. Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine. Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio.
Understandable, Alice. I took that bullet.
I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay. I'll take good care of him, I promise.
I believe her. Luna's actually a nurse, or doctor, or something. They never really said what she did, they just said she was medically involved, which, again, I do think if there is a mastermind among us, it might be Luna, because she seems the least suspicious, that makes her the most suspicious. But, here we go. What about Phi and Kay?
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna, and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. Kay nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors.
Come on, guys, hurry! The door's already closing.
I know!
With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold.
2, 1.
In the past route, she
0.
said she was a nurse. Okay, I thought she said she was, like, medically involved, but didn't say what she did specifically, but I guess, yeah, it might be a nurse.
Chromatic doors closing.
I can keep going for a little bit. Why not? Maybe I'll solve this room in record time. Who knows? The red door. What are we gonna get? The cafeteria? Or the kitchen or whatever it was? What is this? There are 3 different doors.
Which one do we take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
So this is a dead end? Great.
Yep, and we put the thing in the middle, and then... No, hold on. What's this thing?
Well, it's got a lever on it.
Don't get
Lever?
too attached.
I barely know her.
It's probably a lever.
Lever? I just did that joke, alright. Are you serious?
Yeah, pretty good, huh?
I mean, I like it,
Am
but...
I great or what?
You know, Clover, just for that, next time you try to seduce me, I'll fall for it.
Huh? Huh?
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
Man, fuck you. That was a funny joke. I didn't laugh at it, but it was funny. Wouldn't roll it out. Let's just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady?
Bold of you to assume either one of us is a
I
gentleman.
guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets. Oh man, I'm good.
I mean,
Sigma, please,
yeah,
be
no,
careful.
I like that. Theo, we're not in the domestic abuse arc yet. Let's just, god damn it, I wouldn't do that. What if it only makes her worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now.
Exactly. I thought she said specifically she was medical something, but didn't specify what. I specifically remember hearing nurse. Maybe I'm just delusional. I mean, it could be nurse. We'll see. I guess eventually.
Throw that lever.
I said we should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go
I mean,
back.
we already did pull in the other route and we were fine, but...
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
Open. Huh. Center one opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one, then. Forward!
Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Theo and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. I don't like that the game is making me agree with Dio. I don't want to do that. Oh, we're in the lab, okay. Ooh. You can tell it's a science lab because there's a lot of green stuff. What is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
This guy's never been to a science class in his life. A laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here? If they do...
Good idea. We might be able to find something that'll excel
we
here.
can cure Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
I mean, based on the other routes, yes. Well, somebody's a positive thinker. Maybe it'll be in the safe.
Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Well, we won't know until we look. Let's get started. Huh. Well, let's see. That's where the safe is. There is an IG replicator. There's a steel plate bolted across this door. Can't open it. Hold on. Let me scroll. Where am I? Where am I? Okay. Okay, so we got sunflower seeds? What are these? Okay, yeah, we got seeds. Oh yeah, and there's a file over there. Hold on. A binder. There's some paper inside it. It says DNA extraction instructions. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute once I pick up more stuff. Got some more seeds. And yet more seeds. And also this thing. It's black. There's nothing going on here. Oh hey, more seeds. There's something on this tray. Empty capsule. I got that. Empty capsule. And seed. Yep. And more binders. A binder! Looks like there's 2 pieces of paper in here. Yeah? Let's see here. Hydroponics Research 1 and 2. Okay, I'll bind her. I barely know her. There's some paper inside. Also, then one route says she's a nurse and another says she's medical something without specifying what. Okay, yeah, that's true. I have to go through every line of dialogue, Luna, to make sure I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Either way, she works in some variety of medical thing. It might be a nurse, it might not be. There's some paper inside. You see that? Just steps for dissecting a frog. Wow, he was actually right on that part. Alright, what's this? This must be some kind of waste tank. Looks like a thigh tank. A what? You for real? What would a thigh tank be? Alright, anyway, think about operating the... Oh, we don't really need that. Hydroponics Research 1. Compare the 5 different hydroponic fluids. Dilute with ratio 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. Fluid is distinct color. There are 5 steps of plant 5 types of plant seeds, 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. Research has shown that there's a distinct and repeatable relationship between the fluid used and type of seed. These relationships can be characterized in the following manner. Long seeds fail to germinate in 3 types of fluids. Round seeds in fluid B, yellow, and fluid D, cyan, fail to germinate. None of the marked seeds germinated and put in fluid C, okay. Non-marked seeds fail to germinate in fluid A, red, or fluid B, yellow. When the striped seeds were put into fluid D, cyan, and fluid E, blue, only one of them failed to germinate. Let's see, how many types of seeds do we have? We got 1, 2... Okay, we got all 5, at the very least. Now we need the liquids. Saline solution. There's the frog. There's a root. And the rest of these are just containers. These look like something you might put specimens in. Well, maybe, but there's nothing in them right now. Huh. And then there... Hold on. What's this? No, not that. That. God damn it. Alright. Anything else I need to grab before I start doing stuff? Oh wait, scalpel. And there's a lion eating the sun. Pretty fancy tray. Is that a cat playing with a ball of yarn? Okay, yeah, there was a thing about the lion eating the sun earlier. Are you even looking at... Are you even looking at it? It's a lion. How are you not kidding that? What? Oh yeah, the thing with him with cats. Yeah, sorry. Sort of tick I picked up when I was a kid. Whenever I talk about cats, I kind of, oh well, you heard. The eye tank, can I please put inside of it? Remember this puzzle having too many eyes to pick up. There are a lot of them at the moment. That's pretty weird. Okay, so I've got a scalp. Actually, wait. Can I keep looking at that to see if there's like a clue here? A tray. There's an image of a lion engraved on it. And it's eating what? It's eating what? The sun? Okay, well here's that. I guess that's if I want to dump something out. What's this? What's this thing? Who knows? Alright, well I guess I can combine this with the frog to dissect it. Never mind. Maybe if I put the frog on the tray... Because there were the instructions how to... or dissecting a frog. Remove the specimen from the preserving ethanol. Dispose of the ethanol by pouring it down the drain in the fume cupboard. The ethanol will be filtered and gathered in the liquid waste tank beneath the cupboard. Begin the section with the provided scalpel. Okay. Tray. Okay, so not this. In that case, go... No, not there. Here? The thigh tank? Huh? Why'd they put a speaker here? That's a drain! What's wrong with you? Oh, I see. You've got a frog there. Planning to take it out, I assume? You should probably pour the ethanol down the drain first. Okay. I'll just pour the froggy ethanol into the drain. I wish I had some froggy ethanol. Set the frog over here. Nurse, scalpel. Sigma, what are you gonna do with the scalpel? Are you gonna cut Lord Hoppington open? Well, I don't really have a choice, do I? But poor Lord Hoppington. What are you freaking out about? It's dead. That's not the point. It's still sad. Yeah, it is kinda sad. Oh, for the love of... This frog is dead. It is an X-frog. Imagine Dio says that the other route. It's like, no, that's not Alice. She's not a person. It's X-Alice. She's an X-person. Oh, fine. I'll do it. Hey, wait. Well, I guess it saves me the trouble. Huh? What came out of its stomach? A blue capsule? I'm not sure I want to have this. Anyway, oh wait, there's something over there. This is interesting. Okay, this is probably the hydroponics thing I was talking about. You know what hydroponic research? You know that hydroponics research thing we just found? I think it said something about preparing different hydroponic fluids and how they each had a different color. I think it was talking about these? Yeah, it did. Which means this is blue. Stuff in the 5 beakers appears to be undiluted hydroponic fluid. Apparently you need to dilute it with water. Which means the saline solution? Okay, so we need to get water, is what I'm hearing. There's a large lever embedded in the wall. Man, look at all these pipes. I think they run down to the beakers underneath. There are handles where the pipes meet. If you turn the handle right, the liquid goes right. If you turn it left, the liquid goes left. So maybe you put it in the middle, half goes to the left and half goes to the right? What is this liquid then? Probably water? What do the numbers mean? Are they supposed to indicate the amount of water that flows out of each pipe? There aren't any units, but it looks like 80-somethings of water come out of the center pipe. Then each pipe after the split gets 40. So we're supposed to regulate the flow of water with the handle so that each beaker gets the correct amount. Yeah. So how do we get the water to come out in the first place, though? I think you probably just pull that lever over there on the right. Like this. After turning the correct levers, pull down the lever on the right to pour water into the beakers. Okay, let's give it a shot. So I think it said 10 to 1. 10 part fluid, 1 part water. Okay. Let's try this. Let's see what this does. Okay, so no. Made sure. Alright, let's try... Are you shitting me? That was the answer? You poured the water into the beakers and all the lights are green. You did it! Nova Simo, we did it! Hey, you remember this hydroponics thing you found? Didn't it say something about preparing 5 types of seeds? You've got them all, right? Yeah, I have 2 types of long seeds and 3 types of round seeds. Then maybe you should put them in the beakers. If you just grab one of those seed containers, you should be able to put them into one of the beakers. Yeah, and by the notes... Alright, this is a round seed with no markings. Let's see. What can I put this into? What is it, the 9th line? It could be, you know, that's right. It could be line 1 through 8 or 10 through infinity. That's true. Honestly, I think it would have better to cut it open if it was suffering alive. When you think about it, you're helping it end its pain for your own gain. Oh, but it's already dead, so it's not even in pain. And it doesn't care anymore, because it's left its mortal shell. You know, puzzle's easy if he's going... way too easy if he's going, well, damn, really? Yeah, I was doing that partially as a joke. I didn't think that would actually work. Alright, well, here we are. Round seeds in fluid B and fluid D cyan failed to germinate. And this is in a long seed. So none of them germinate in green, yellow, or the round seeds don't go in yellow or cyan, or in green. The mark seeds also cannot go in yellow. Especially put in fluid D cyan and E blue, only one of them failed to germinate. So So in other words, I can put the round ones in A or E. And I guess also C. None of the marked seeds. Let's put this in the marked one. Into liquid culture. Each seed requires a particular kind of culture. Place each seed in the appropriate beaker. Yeah. So what's going on? But here goes. Let's see. So none of the striped ones were in... Non-marked seeds failed to determine in A or B. Okay, so don't put the non-marked ones in A or B. None of the marked ones were in C, green. None of the seeds in fluid B, yellow. Brown seeds in fluid B and failed to germinate. Alright, so... brown ones can't go in either yellow or blue. Non-marked seeds failed to germinate in A or B. Okay, so... okay. Non-marked seeds in germinate and put in C, green. Failed to germinate, put in A or B, yellow. 5 seeds were put in the fluid. The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Let's try this. Okay, so those 2 were right. In that case, I just have to keep... oh, I didn't put a... Actually, wait. Long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. So we know for a fact that this one can't go in that. Let's try putting that one there. It said marked ones could be not go in green. Non-marked seeds failed to germinate in A or B. Okay, only that one was correct. Damn it. Actually, wait, this one I think already worked there. No, it did not. Okay. Well, I just keep switching them around until something works. Okay, so that one is supposed to go there. If those 3 are all correct, we just need to switch around yellow and... okay, red. There we go. You did it, Sigma! You've sown your seeds! Don't say that. Huh? Why not? Just don't. Quiet, you two. Look at this. Oh, we got a red thingy. Huh, a red capsule? You know, I was joking earlier, but I might actually solve this in record time. We also got 2 empty capsules, so let's see. Wait, did I not pick up the red capsule? Hold on. Sigma, pick it up. The red capsule sitting in the hole. There we go. Let's see, if I combine this with the blue one... okay, it doesn't do anything. Got it. What about this thing? Strange machine. We don't know what it does, so it's probably best to leave it alone for now. Okay, so not that. What do we do with the roots? I guess we can drain the ethanol down the hole. Let's go from there. What a drain. Ethanol poured in here should be in liquid waste container. This tank collects liquid waste. The ethanol poured down the drain should be in here. It's a little big, but I have a feeling we should take it. Oh, alright. Cool. Can I combine this with stuff? No, I cannot. Okay. What am I gonna do with it? Good question. Again, I don't know what this thing in the back is with the tube, but it won't let me click on it, so... okay, yeah, it doesn't let me click on it. Alright. Wait, I already did that puzzle. What about this thing? What's this thing? The thing on the top looks like some sort of industrial strength lid. Like a mixer. If you open it up, it looks like a blender or something. I don't think you'd use it for cooking, though. Maybe for scientific experimentation? We are in a lab. Yeah, you could probably pulverize just about anything with this. Something this heavy duty. Did you already look at the binder we found next to the mixer? I remember seeing something about the oh yeah, I didn't look at that. Hold on. Here. Proceed through the following steps to extract DNA from a plant's roots and seeds. Place the plant material in a designated blender and activate the blender. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add in a solution of saline water. Okay. Liquid will be filtered and drip down in the beaker. Once it has done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. DNA will collect at the bottom of the beaker. Use an empty capsule to collect it. Okay. Easy. Simple as. Alright, time to throw the root in the mixer. Okay. Alright, done. And it said... add in solution of saline water. Okay. There we go. Alright, I'll just pour the saline solution in here. This is a pretty simple escape room. Now I think about it. Like, this is a funnel above the beaker. Oh, the beaker. Filtered liquid comes out of it. Eventually. Okay, looking good. Next is the ethanol. And then ethanol into the beaker. You need to collect at the bottom of the beaker, use an empty capsule to collect. Okay. Liquid waste tank, there we go. Alright, next need to pour in the ethanol in the beaker. Then... I guess this should do it. And then, I don't really need to use the saline solution, I just need an empty thing. So like this, I guess? I'm gonna drip the perfusion of this capsule and stuff into the beaker. Awesome, you got it all! Alright, so now I got a green capsule. Got it. Let's try this thing, I guess. Is this a microscope? I tried looking into the eyepiece, but it's pitch black in there. Well, there's these four holes on top of it. Maybe we need to stick something in them? Wait, Sigma, I think you've already got what we need. Are you waiting for something? Alright, that's 1, 2, 3. Sigma, come here. What's wrong? I can see something in here. What do you mean, something? Just look. It's easier than explaining. Oh, it's like a DNA thing, yeah. What the heck is this? Probably a simplified version of a DNA sequence. A is adenine, G is guanine, C is cytosine, and T is thymine. I think we can manipulate it. Yeah. Looks like the puzzle has something to do with pairing these bases. Bases? Yeah, DNA is made out of 4 bases. Adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. However, you can only bind A and T or G and C. Anything else just won't work. These are called complementary base pairings. You know a lot about this stuff. I guess so. Anyway, you should be able to solve the puzzle now. Give it a shot. What's up with all that we have, especially if it allows us to get this many things pregnant? It's not pregnant, it's just expecting. To die, I guess. Reposition each row so each A is connected to a T and each G is connected to a C. Got it. Move each row into sideways until the letters match up. In that case... No. Okay, hold on, let's see. Nope. Also no. Also no, god damn it. I know what I'm looking for here, that's the weird part. And yet, strangely... Oh, I guess I can also move the bottom. Oh, and that moves the bottom for both of them? Huh. How about this? Oh, this is weird. Huh. Alright. Okay, let's start at the far left. Oh! That actually worked. No, wait, it didn't. D and A and G. Oh, no, wait, that doesn't work. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. Alright. Oh, no, wait, hold on. So... and this is the only one left that's not matched up. Okay, wait. It was so close to... I see why this is a puzzle. Alright. So that solves it for that, but not for the top. I can't move the top without moving the bottom of this thing. And that moves that, so I don't want to change that too much. That's still good there, which is weird. Okay, no. Alright. Review of basic high school genetics. Pretty much, yeah. Let me just try to match the thing up here first. That did not work. Okay, I should just keep the bottom thing here separate, because clearly this isn't affecting much. This is where it needs to be. And that still doesn't work there. Alright. What am I... Well, this is just a mess. So I feel like my main problem is that I'm not willing to sacrifice the bottom rows. That's really what's killing me here. T and A and C and G and da 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 da. Wait, but with that logic, if I can just get... No, wait. If I can just get this to match both sides of this, then I just need to get this to... And that only affects that. There we go, that's the top. And now... there we go, okay. That's the green code. Ha! Did it! Good job, Sigma! That was awesome! You want a treat? I'm not hungry. You're a turkey! What in the hell? Stop screwing off. We don't have time for that. Now get over and look at this. Huh, there's something on it. Yep. Wow, this is kind of record time for me. Alright. This is the safe password. Perfect, just what we need. Yeah, let's just hit save. Yep. Well, let's see, there's still one empty capsule. I don't know why they would have two of these. Maybe there's another thing I need to get. Microscope. There's one hole left. How do I need a fourth capsule for it? Yeah, we got one. I just don't know what to put in it. Maybe the frog? Lord Hoppington, why? You left us too soon. Shut up! Okay. I think the 4th capsule is going to be how we get in Machine. We don't know what it does, so it's probably best to leave it alone for now. Okay, but we could try something on it. God damn it. I feel like that's going to come up later if they have a whole machine right there just for nothing. Maybe we need to combine this with the saline solution? Still have that. What about the ethanol? Yeah, I got no idea. Alright. I need a 4th capsule for it. Yeah, so that is pretty clear that I definitely need that if I'm gonna do the, How about yellow? Beakers. I don't need to mess with them anymore. Okay, so it's probably not that. Let's see, is there anything over here? Empty containers. I think that's everything. There doesn't be anything else here that we can use. Some shelves. I don't think there's anything useful here. There's gotta be something that I'm missing if I can get the other password here. You're on the right track for the blue password with the seed capsule. Okay. Have any items left? I mean, let's see. I've got the empty capsule, and I've empty capsule, I've got all the seeds. So I guess I can combine it with the seeds. You know, maybe I can make Sigma some fine trail mix by combining all of these seeds. Yeah, I don't know. Huh. Okay, so I do need the 4th little thing. Can't get it open? Okay, yep, I know. God damn it, stop clicking on that. Capsule accept anything other than liquids? It doesn't seem to accept any of the seeds I've given it. I mean, I can combine it with more seeds, I guess, but it doesn't. It keeps saying I can't combine them. And I tried offering it to the frog, but it didn't do anything there. Maybe I can put it on this? Nope. Okay. What about the green stuff in the window? Nope, can't even look at it. Okay. Yeah. I'm clearly missing something. Can't use the green. Kinda funny. I tried it on the frog, it didn't do anything. Let's try this again. Cut open. I feel kind of bad for it. Yep, okay. What about the waste thing? Grain. I guess I can return this to that. No, saline solution? The nuts? I don't know. I cannot combine these nuts. Maybe I need to grind up the nuts in this thing? This thing to get DNA, right? I wonder if you could use that on anything else. Oh, well, we got nuts. Why is everything relationship always about what the guy wants, huh? I got needs too, you know. I mean, I'm the kind of girl who's totally devoted to her man, but that's a two-way street. What the hell are you talking about? All right, nuts. Let's grind up some nuts. Are you gonna use the seeds in the mixer? Yeah. Think I shouldn't? No, I just mean you don't think you should put all of them in? I mean all 5 different types of seeds? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's what this is. All right. Interesting. Why not? Yeah. Okay. Here we are. Alright, done. Then we need saline solution. Let's pour the saline solution in here. The funnel above the beaker. Filtered liquid comes out of it. Eventually. Oh, it's all yellow. Okay, looking good. Just need to pour the ethanol in. Okay, yep. Better not spoil it. Nah, don't worry about it. I wasn't figuring it out. I just had to click on a bunch of stuff. Should do it. And then we bring up the DNA. Then we get nut DNA in our stuff. Awesome, you got it all. Yep. All right. I thought it was kind of weird that they let me keep the other the other nuts after I'd already used them. Okay. Look, the screen changed. I guess they're seeds, not nuts, but you get the idea. What's going on? You put in the yellow capsule, right? I think it reacted to that. Why? You know. I was just thinking. Thinking what? Well, the thing we just put in that plant DNA in it, right? Maybe that caused this. Anyway, let's go have a look. Yep. Sun, star, star. Got it. Huh? It's different now. The shapes are in different places. I honestly did not think I would actually get this. Yep. Just like the ones in the AB room. I saw one in the infirmary, too. If we punch in the right password, it'll open up. At least it should. Let's see. There we go. That should be the blue one. Gold file obtained. You did it! Yep. Got it. And what was the other one? Star, star, sun, sun. Or star, sun, star. There we go. Want some nuts? I can go for some nuts. Okay, that's where we get the Excalibur. And some kind of document. Ha! It opened! Awesome! The suspense was killing me. Okay, what we've got here. First is... he pulled it out from all the other stuff and he just took the map. A map? It says floor B. The one I found in the infirmary said floor A. So did the other one, so did the one from the lounge. And that would make floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's keep looking. There's a lot of stuff in here. These are... the key cards. Each one's got a picture of a moon on it. And these have to be the cards that the announcer was talking about. Looks like they gave us two, just like with the sun cards. I'm a solo, so I'll hang on to one. Cool? Sure, fine. Next up, we've got a notebook. Anything interesting? I can't read any of this. Are these even letters? What the heck is this? Isn't it a journal? It's got dates and stuff. Maybe, but I can't read any of this. What language is it? Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian? I was gonna say, yeah, isn't it like Portuguese or Spanish? Yeah. You speak Portuguese in Brazil. Anyway, what else have we got here? Looks like two more things. Isn't that medicine? Or is that medicine? What's it say in the label? Excalibur? Excalibur? Axe lever? You'd like it if it was an axe lever, wouldn't you? Wait, didn't Luna say something about, Excalibur? You're right! This is it! This is Excalibur! It's the cure for Radical 6! Whoa, hold on. Let me see that. Later, we need to get out of here, as quick as possible. Yeah, we need to get this stuff to Quark. First, we gotta get out of this room. Yeah, but that's easy. You got it, right? Yeah, let's go. That went way smoother than I thought that would. Wait, that's where we came in. The way out is over here. Alright, Clover, say goodbye to Lord Hoppington. We gotta go. Clover. Alright, let me fucking slide there. The lock from the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? Yeah, let's do it. Just get it over with. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna pick another really interesting route. I'm curious as to where this is gonna go. Dio is at least slightly nicer at the moment.
Hey, hold on a minute.
What about it?
There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check. Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess.
Like what that machine is?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
First off, this machine. We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
Yeah.
I was just wondering what it was.
Well, I'm not sure I'm supposed to answer that. Look at the slide here. There's a name on it or something. IG Replicator?
Replicator makes it sound like it makes
It can
copies
replicate
of stuff.
Instagram. So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah, probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Internal, gesticulation. Any ideas?
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
Of course! This machine must be used so we can make all the ice cream we want. Are you nuts? You're one idiotic girl, you know that? In other words, an IG.
Oh, good one.
Ah, there, yeah.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes.
I think every time is time for stupid jokes. These alt accounts for Instagram, yeah.
There's a helpless child back
generates
there in the
bots.
infirmary who needs our help.
Okay, yeah, then why are you stopping us? Also, said helpless child you were trying to betray. Or you'd probably want to betray, so... Sigma's generally starting to hate Clover. Yeah, seems like that. And Dio is... I don't know, I feel like Dio is rubbing off on us in a bad way. He was right, of course. I hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's right.
Maybe this is like a Axelavir replicator, I guess? Maybe that's what we'll use it for?
Makes sense.
So we can use that on Alice and the other route? That way we have enough for both of them?
On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah?
vial. Could you show it to me again? I
Why?
didn't really get a good look at it before. You guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Axelavir?
Yeah, definitely. As I spoke, I pulled the vial out of my pocket. See, it's written right there on the label. Axelavir.
You really are an idiot.
And he's gotta take it.
Although
Huh?
I guess in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
What? I don't... The words were barely out of my mouth when he moved. Yep. Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand. Why did you take it? What the fuck? Hey, what gives?
What are you doing?
Dio slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. I'll even give it back to you later.
Hmm? No, not later. Give it back
I
now.
don't think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
What?
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
Dio, you are a motherfucker, you know that? Ally? Wait, is that why you took the medicine? To blackmail me?
Horrible!
Also, we could just tell the others we can all just hold you down and, like, take it from you. You wanna fight Kay? The guy's in a metal suit.
You're using Clark's life as leverage!
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so.
Would you care to elaborate?
I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
What if Dio's actually the main character in all this, and everything seems like a bad idea now, but it turns out Quark is actually the mastermind? I didn't realize until it started to hurt that I'd curled my hands into fists. Dio would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
What a dick. God damn. He patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Axelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
That's not fair.
Damn it.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever.
I think it kinda is, though.
It's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you can be.
Dio, I feel like you've completely misconstrued everything to this point.
So, what are you gonna do? Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
You know what? Just to see what'll happen, I'm gonna pick Betray. Fine. Promise.
Sigma!
Clover, you don't even have to seduce me this time, though I would be somewhat welcome to that.
Oh, I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works.
And then we can all restrain him while he's looking at the score
Don't think
afterwards.
about trying anything funny. Break your promise and, well, you know what happens. See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
Dio, you rat bastard. Holy shit. With one laugh, self-satisfied chuckle, Dio strutted out of the room. But then why did he even draw our attention to the IG thing anyway?
Are
Dio!
you really going to do what he says?
No.
Sigma,
Yeah.
you've only got one BP right now. If we choose ally and he chooses betray,
I know. I'll drop to -1 and that means I'll get penalized.
that means
Look, it's not like I want to, alright? If you don't do as he says and destroy the medicine... Actually, wait, can I... Oh, there is a choice I can make. And somehow one of them goes longer than I thought it would. Oh, hey, but look at this. This thing turned green, actually. The black... Hold on. Yeah. The black dead end here turned green. So I might be able to actually progress that one now. Going to let the kid die? No, I have a plan. I have the concept of a plan. I might be able to make something work here. If he does that, then Cork will...
So you're going to die to save his life?
So I'm guessing the IG replicator is the thing we need to make that work in the other route.
That's... Why would you do that?
Why did you suddenly grow a foot taller? In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice was far from a foregone conclusion. Much like Jeopardy. Well, we should get back to the upper floor. Everybody else is probably finished already. But they're waiting for us. Really interesting that you accidentally picked a route which advances you in another route. Yeah, I mean, it was bound to happen eventually. It didn't wait for Clover's response. I'm thinking I might wait at least until the end of this route to try and tackle that one. I'll finish this one out, whichever way this ends, and then I will go back to the other one with Alice and do that, to solve it. And we'll see where that goes. I do wonder, though, if I keep picking Ally, what will happen? Because if I pick Ally, theoretically I will die. But we'll see. Maybe the penalization isn't exactly what they said it would be. Or like, I'll die, but something else happens first. I'm probably going to wrap up after whatever's going to happen next. But we'll see. Oh, something you forgot is at the Bee Garden you found a note. You should check your archive to see if you can find... Okay, wait, hold on. No, not memo. Not pass. Secret. No, that's the secret ones. Heck. The Golem list, supplementary AB rules. Colorful note, big monitor hint. That's all for early stuff. Mystery schematic. Oh, the note about IG. Okay. Immunoglobin. Oh, okay. Immunoglobulin. That probably means that I can replicate someone's immune response to something. Okay. That's what that is. The mystery schematic. Nevada test site. Okay, so this is the... I guess the site for, for the thing they were talking about. But I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Like a schematic? Like a circuit?
45 minutes remain.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Of course you would. Dio. In one of his hands was a moon key. He twirled it around it like a veteran gambler, grinned, and slid it back into his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve.
What if he also picks Ally? That's the part I haven't even considered yet.
I don't know about you, but I'm really Really looking forward
Maybe he's
to the
doing this so he
next
can try to
round.
test me or something. I glanced around the warehouse. Alice and Kay were back. As was Vi. And, of course, Clover. Where are Tenmyoji and the rest of them?
They're in the infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds.
So you can replicate the Excelivir. Exactly. Okay, so that is interesting that we have that now.
Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
I
How's
see.
he doing?
Well, it's hard to say. He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
No change then, huh?
Right.
So what was your room, Sigma?
A laboratory.
Is that so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Excelivir?
Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelivir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
My eyes flicked to Dio for a moment. No, nothing. Beside me, Clover bit her lip.
I see.
So, how'd it go with you? Find anything interesting? Vi only shook her head. With a unison of movement that almost looked choreographed, Alice and Kay shrugged. Damn.
Where does that leave us? We still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
Sure, go
I'll show
for
you
it.
the way, then.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice Kay and Tenmyoji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some
Maybe I can go
Excelivir
vote.
somewhere in there.
Yeah. What a bastard.
Then I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
The hell, I guess. I think I'll start by heading over to the infirmary to see how Quark's doing.
Then I will too.
Glad that's settled.
Maybe I can tell them. Maybe they'll figure something out. She nodded to Clover and they disappeared through the magenta door. Dio and Kay followed a few footsteps behind. Okay then. So we should be going too.
Hold on. Show me that journal first. Dio told me about it. He wouldn't tell me anything about the lab except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language.
Yeah, that sounds like Dio.
He said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Yeah, one sec. I took the journal out of my pocket and handed it to Vi. She began to flip through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one.
This is Latin.
Latin? You mean you can read it?
Yeah, with time and a dictionary.
So in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly.
Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting you to,
This
but
looks like
yeah.
some kind of research log. It's not going to be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice kind of stuff.
It could be.
I can understand
What if the
a
dog
little
is the
of it.
experiment?
Mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never even seen before.
I started to leaf through the book again as she spoke. And suddenly she stopped.
Wait. I can read this one. Page 216.
God damn, how many pages do you look
This is
through?
research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
What's it
Don't
say?
rush me. This is gonna take a minute. Interesting. All right, I think I got it. It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
What? Why are they talking about
Not
that?
sure. Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
When the body's infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. Okay, so that means Sigma probably was infected with that in the other route where everyone died. We assume the brain currently operates on a 1-to-1 basis with regards to time. Radical 6 reduces this to 1 to 0.408. That means for each second that passes outside, the patient feels that only 0.408 seconds have passed inside. Therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 2.45 seconds, or that seconds, have passed outside. In other words, I guess square root, whatever. When 10 seconds pass in the real world, the patient infected with Radical 6 would only feel as if 4 seconds have passed. This is why the virus has been named Radical 6. Radical is another term for what is known as the root operation, the function inverse of the taking of power. In a less mathematical sense, it can also be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. The exact cause of this is unclear, and although there is yet no direct link between suicidal urges and the reduction in mental processing speed, many believe that they are not unrelated. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if it were a video cassette being fast-forwarded. For instance, although the patient believes that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact, 24.5 seconds have passed. Given this increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean task. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with a massive amount of information. Unable to keep up, it begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of this virus. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but we have been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus. Thus far, however, we've been unable to locate a suitable subject, so I have continued my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. It is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the roads leading into and out of town. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with the constant buzzing of flies. At times, their swarms are so thick that when one passes, it feels as if a cloud has gone over the sun. God damn. Every day I see more crows, and rats are everywhere, feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are the stray cats, who have grown fat on a plentiful rodent diet. At least the cats are healthy. Few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. I don't know how many were saved. I fear only a handful. Their survival is the only hope that remains for the human race. Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one. Well, shit. Oh, that's a lot of information. You know what? On that note, that feels like a good place to stop. We'll figure this out all next time. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Airhead of Favorite to Branch. Oh, one thing I did want to say before I go. In 2 weeks, I'm probably not going to be able to stream just because I have some stuff I'm going to be doing. So, because I know people do want to watch me play this, I will just put this probably earlier in the week. So that way I still have this stream, but it's not going to be on Sunday. So that'll be 2 weeks from now, kinda, but like less than 2 weeks. And then it'll be back to normal after that. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. My next stream is sometime this week. Keep an eye for my schedule tomorrow. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Check flowchart before leaving. Got it. So this is what I've got. Not sure. Oh, I can also apparently solve Clover's problem in the other one. I guess because now I have the book on Radical 6. Okay, so now, yeah, I've got, both. Huh. That's weird. Well, either way, I've got them. But that fact that there's also nothing there means either they will unlock more or it's a dead end. Which, honestly, who knows? Either way, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, yep, like I said, have a lovely morning, day, evening. Remember, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Just picked an interesting route. Yeah, it's unlocked both, actually, which that's actually kind of crazy. What next is going to give me the password? Yeah, well done. Thanks.
Congratulations to Arrowhead.
Anyway, I have been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. My next stream is sometime this week. Keep an eye for my schedule tomorrow. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy. And goodbye for now.